following is a production of Learfield Sports.
Up next on UMass Sports Insider, the beautiful Basketball Champion Center is open for business and already making a huge impact for the Minutemen and Minutewomen programs. We'll take you there for a look back at a special dedication for the new building. And you'll meet a senior big man on Coach Kellogg's team, a popular Florida native who has been playing the best ball of his career these past few weeks. Plus, we take you back to Orlando, Florida with the UMass Cheerleaders, who earlier this month made the trip south to represent their school in a national championship. Rah, rah, we're number one. UMass Sports Insider, starting up now. You're watching UMass Sports Insider, presented by Mafre Insurance, Coca-Cola, and Office Depot Office Max. For the second weekend in a row, if you love college hockey and hoops, UMass has you covered. Home games for hockey on Friday and Saturday night, with a men's basketball game sandwiched in between on Saturday afternoon. Come join in the fun and post up at the Mullen Center for an exciting couple of days. Hi, and welcome to UMass Sports Insider. I'm your host, Josh Mauer. Now, those games we're talking about, 2 hockey games Friday and Saturday night against Maine with crucial Hockey East points on the line, while the basketball contest is at noon Saturday against Fordham. Today, we begin our program right here at the brand new John Francis Kennedy Champion Center, which was completed last summer and is a beautiful new home for the basketball teams at UMass. Last weekend, the university helped christen the new building. Let's take a look back at the event, presented by Office Depot Office Max.
What a treat it is to be the athletic director, to come in to a position in a place that cares so much about our athletics department and about our 650 student athletes. But I think you'd all agree that this building is transformative in every way. It enhances our student athlete experience, gives them and our coaches and our staff an efficiency to the things that we do. One thing that it does that we're very proud of is it allows us to go out and to recruit the best and the brightest student athletes to the University of Massachusetts.
We're honored to be here, and John, to echo what you've heard a couple times already, is we want to thank you for making this happen. I think it's just improved the daily lives of our student athletes. It's improved the experience of the coaching staff. It's just such a gift. We could never thank you enough for this. And it's one of those things, I don't think we'll ever stop walking in every morning and saying, how lucky are we to be here to enjoy this beautiful building. So thank you again.
Well, I'll start with the usual. This place brings energy. I think every time the team, the program, people that come in and see the building, they feel the energy that this building has created, but also the energy that and the passion that's now coming from the kids who are competing here every day. To come into a first-class facility, I think exemplifies what's going on as a university on the campus. I think it mirrors all the things that our leadership group has as a vision for this place. And I think what this building can do for us as a university and also a basketball men's and women's program. So we appreciate it, and also our leadership group, who we think have done an unbelievable job of having a vision for not only the university but also our basketball programs.
I've said it 1,000 times, if you're going to change the world, you do it through education, you do it a person at a time. And I believe strongly that I would never have been as lucky and successful as I have been without my UMass education. And I'm delighted to have the opportunity to get to know some great student athletes. And the world should understand, as Brian said, to be a competitive athlete at this level takes an enormous amount of dedication and hard work. And the real champions are behind me and sitting at the tables. To give them the opportunity to have this building is a blessing from my perspective. So thank you all very much.
This building is already being talked about as one of the best basketball-only facilities in the country. Thanks so much to John Francis Kennedy for his generous support of UMass athletics. Well, we're going to step aside for the first time here on UMass Sports Insider, but don't go far away. When we come back, we'll talk competitive cheerleading, where the UMass squad just took part in the national championships in Florida. We'll find out how they did and what the experience was like right on the other side.
He drives, he shoots, he scores! That's right, it's basketball season and your UMass Minutemen are ready to take to the court at the Mullen Center. Don't miss out on the fun. Be sure to get your seats for this season's premium matchups and exciting game day action. Choose your games with the Maroon Pack or the Musket Pack. Select 3 great games for only $55 or 5 games for $90. Great seats are still available and single game tickets are starting at just $20. Get your game on. Call 866-UMass-TICKS or visit UMassathletics.com to lock in your seats today.
Forward-thinking insurance company with a global network, focused on taking care of you and your family, providing freedom from worry everywhere you go. Mafre Insurance, a forward-thinking insurance company with a global network, providing friendly service with over 2,000 professionals taking care of you and your family. Mafre Insurance.
I'm getting ready to shop for school supplies, and I'm kind of super excited about it.
A number 2 pencil, it'll get you through the day. This is what you need.
Why didn't I get enough pencils?
Like, I'd open a pack of paper, I'd be like, it smells like learning.
Love that sound.
Oh, the future is now, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what I'm gonna get. This right here.
I am a student again, and I can do anything, and I have an agenda.
Leadership isn't given, it's earned, realized, accomplished, fulfilled, won. Leadership isn't given, it's taken.
Welcome back to UMass Sports Insider. UMass is fortunate to have great support from its cheerleading squad at all football and men's and women's basketball games. But earlier this month, that team took the spotlight to itself, heading to Florida to participate in a national championship event. They'll tell you all about it right now, presented by Office Depot Office Max.
We went this year to the Universal Cheerleaders Association Collegiate Championships, and it's held every year in January, and basically the best teams in the United States, collegiate teams, go there and perform a 2.5-minute routine.
It was a good experience to go down there and see all the teams in this UCA style, and when the crowd is just going crazy, it's just an amazing experience. The program went through a lot of changes. When Katie became our coach, she made so many positive changes. We weren't allowed to do half the stuff that we do now. I've seen the program grow, and I know I've been part of it too, and my other co-captain, Kelsey, as well. We've been captains for junior and senior year, and we're just trying to motivate the team and make sure that everybody's doing the best they can do.
Most recently, when we had nationals, we had several double session practices where the girls will come in the morning and they'll practice for 2.5 hours as early as 7 o'clock. And then they'll, have a couple hours break, and then we'll come back in about 4 or 5 o'clock and practice for another 2 to 3 hours.
For the competition aspect, we have a lot more practice. We came up here for most of winter break. We had double sessions for a lot of the days. Sometimes we'd stay over trying to perfect everything. And when we get down to UCA Nationals, there's a 10-minute warm-up on a warm-up mat. We practice what we're going to do there, making sure that we have enough time to warm up everything that we have to do. Then we'd run the routine full out, and then watch the routine to see mistakes, things we can improve on, and then we do the routine again as many times as we needed to so it could get better.
The skills that they perform stunt-wise are made up of four members in a group. There's 2 side bases, the flyer, which is the actual person that goes up in the air, and the back spot. And you know, it's really important that the team is versatile and can switch groups at the drop of a hat.
There's a lot of differences of competition cheer and game day cheer. For game day cheer, you have to be super outgoing and exciting and leading the crowd and trying to get them to cheer back with you. For competition, it's more of a skills aspect. We're working on harder stunts, like a lot harder than we do at the games, especially basketball because it's a wood floor and there's rules about what we can do and what we can't do on there. I do think during football and basketball games, I do think we help out the teams when we're really cheering for them. We know that when it gets close, we have to be on our game and be even more exciting just to help the team know that they can do it as well. And I just love it. And I think I really like the game more. I've been doing both for so long. I've been cheering for football games for 14 years, and it's just so exciting to me every game, no matter if we're winning or losing. I love it.
When we're at the games, our main purpose is to engage the crowd and give the crowd an experience that makes them want to come back. Whether the team's winning or losing, it's our job to perform in the same manner to keep the spirit and the pride of UMass going. And when the team's at their lulls, we really try to step it up and get the crowd involved. And it's really every game that we have, that's our main purpose, is to try to get the crowd involved and do whatever we can just to keep them engaged no matter what's happening on the field.
I think it's amazing to represent UMass. I know that all my teammates love it. We take it very seriously. We want to make sure that we're representing UMass and putting the best foot forward and making sure that everybody knows what we're all about and making sure that we are just representing the university in the best way possible.
Thank you, ladies. It's great to have some new faces right here on the program. Well, we're going to step aside for a few moments, but when we come back on UMass Sports Insider, we're catching up with the affable center for UMass basketball. A big man who has been a fan favorite since stepping onto campus 4 years ago and is now making major contributions on the court. Tyler Bergentino coming up. We'll be right back.
He drives, he shoots, he scores! That's right, it's basketball season and your UMass Minutemen are ready to take to the court at the Mullen Center. Don't miss out on the fun. Be sure to get your seats for this season's premium matchups and exciting game day action. Choose your games with the Maroon Pack or the Musket Pack. Select 3 great games for only $55 or 5 games for $90. Great seats are still available. And single game tickets are starting at just $20. Get your game on. Call 866-UMass-TICKS or visit UMassathletics.com to lock in your seats today.
We are back on UMass Sports Insider. Well, this man sat for 3 full years as an understudy to UMass former big man Caddy Lalane. But now Tyler Bergentino has finally gotten his chance to shine on the court. The big man from Florida with a big smile and a love of music has grabbed hold of the starting center spot and is taking full advantage of the opportunity. Let's meet Tyler, presented by Peter Pan.
It's crazy. I mean, I remember when I first walked in here, on my visit, the floor wasn't down or anything, but like I could just tell it was a cool place, and thankfully I was right. So I mean, it's really cool coming in here and just seeing your interview now. It's like time just flies.
Well, Tyler, you know, especially this senior year, he's growing and getting better by the day. Let's not forget, he didn't practice all summer. He really just started coming back with the team. His first game back was out in Las Vegas, so it's been a little bit of a roller coaster ride for him to get in the type of shape to be the player that we all know he can and has become. But it's great to see him now in a starting lineup. It's great to see him put up the type of numbers that we all thought he would and can.
It's always a good feeling when you can help the guys that you care about and help the program that you care about. It's always good when you can give positive results to that. It's been a really fun year. I mean, even to this point, I've just been trying to enjoy every second of it.
When you play against a player who's the 2nd round pick, the 55th pick in the draft for 3 years straight and you're banging with Caddy, I think the only thing you can do is get better and really survive. And I thought Tyler did a great job of improving and getting better. And now he's been a great anchor for us down in the paint.
It really helped me out, helping him out, I guess. Just going hard against him every day, trying to make him better. And obviously he's been doing great things. And now I know when I go out there on the floor every time, I'm like, okay, well, none of these guys are Caddy. Like none of these guys give me the workout like Caddy did at every practice, every single day. And if I can go up against Caddy every day, I can go up against these guys.
what he's been able to do is take on that role. Whatever the role the coach and the staff or the university needs, Tyler's taken it on. He's been on our Student Athletic Council, and he's just been a perfect role model, I think, for all the young people in our area. And somebody that, when you talk about a UMass men's basketball player and what it exemplifies, I think Tyler Bergentino is the perfect example.
I hope they recognize me, you know, just for like, just being an approachable person, you know, not just the dude in the basketball team. I've always wanted to kind of be more than that. And of course, like, this is like where my identity will lead back to, and this is what I want to be my identity. But I hope that, you know, they see me as something more than that. Just see me and just approach me, say, hey, what's up? They don't have to always talk to me about basketball, it's that life or whatever. I'm always open to a conversation. Even to this day, if I look out and it's winter and I see white snow, I just pretend it's just white beach sand. I'm just hoping it's just the beach, but when you get out there, it's 20 degrees and it's cold. But you know, an environment like this, the guys I'm with every day, hanging out, I mean, it just makes it all worth it. I mean, it's a good family environment. It's just a warm family environment. So when it's out there in the cold and stuff, you come back to the champs and the Mullins, it's always warm.
Well, his initial recruiting is he wanted to come here and learn about maybe running his own foundation someday to help underprivileged kids or people in need. And the more you get to know him, you see all his different interests, whether it's his singing online or his acting or his Batman or Star Wars stuff that he has. You realize that he's really a kid inside, a grown man that has a great heart and a great personality. And the one thing that makes me most proud is that all the people that have come in contact with Tyler since he's been here talks about what a great ambassador he's been for our program, what a great young man he is, and I think the future is very bright for him, whether it's playing professional basketball or starting his own foundation, or for that matter, anything that he decides to do.
Are we an idol? Yup, girl, quit playing. We're just friends. What are you saying?
What I want to do is just wake up to a job that I love and never have to work a day in my life. I mean, that's how the quote goes, but I really feel like that's something that I want to do. And money for me, you know, I feel like money is just an added bonus. If you know, coming to money, great. But I think doing something meaningful every day and helping people, I feel like that's the type of job I want to do, and you wouldn't have to go to work a day in your life.
Thank you so much, Tyler. We wish him continued success on the court. Now, the Minutemen are back at home on Saturday. They begin a 2-game homestand against Fordham at noon, and it continues on Tuesday night with a battle against arch rival URI. Time to take another break here on the program, but on the other side, we're going to jump into the pool as the important portion of the schedules are coming up for the UMass teams. You'll get to meet the senior leaders for the Minutemen and Minutewomen, all of whom are trying to lead their respective squads to a conference championship next month. We are coming right back.
Leadership isn't given. It's earned. Realized. Accomplished. Fulfilled. Won. Leadership isn't given. It's taken.
Welcome back to UMass Sports Insider. Here at Rogers Pool this weekend, the men's and women's swimming and diving teams will compete at home for the final time this season as they host Fordham in a dual meet, and it will be senior day for each of those teams. Well, after putting in years of hard work in the pool, these senior athletes are now trying to take their respective teams to Atlantic 10 titles next month, and let's meet 4 special ones presented by Mafre Insurance.
Having it come to an end in less than a month is a little bit scary, but it'll be nice to go out with my other seniors and finish the season off with a bang.
It's kind of like bittersweet that it's coming now, and like this Saturday is like our senior meet. So it's kind of sad, but it's also exciting, I guess. Starting a new chapter.
It's really weird. It's almost like a progression. You start as a freshman and you're like, the seniors are like the big bad seniors. You like look up to them, you like don't really know what it's like, and then like before you know it, you're where I am now. You're a senior and you're the one that's, you know, teaching the freshmen like how to be what it is to be a UMass swimmer.
Well, it's certainly been a long road full of many obstacles and overcoming those obstacles, but all in all, I think it made me mature into a more disciplined, more resilient person.
As the years have gone by, I guess all the experiences we've had together, everybody's come close in a different way.
Me, Victor, Alessandro. We all lived on the same floor freshman year, and like we've grown up together. But as a class, we're a really strong class.
It's definitely bittersweet. You know, for one, I won't miss the morning practices, waking up at 5:40. But on the other hand, I'll miss the closeness we have. I mean, we're a family here. It's certainly brought us a lot closer together through the struggles. We've certainly bonded through tough times, and we'll be able to look back and share the moments, relive them.
I've gotten really close with everyone in my class. We do everything together, from like practice to meals every day and like hanging out every day or homework.
Since the beginning, Jocelyn's been such a strong leader, both in the pool, out of the pool, and she's a great motivator. Sometimes it feels a little bit like tough love because she's really intense with swimming, but she's definitely pushed me to be a better swimmer because she came in with me as a really strong swimmer and pushed me to try hard in practice even when I didn't feel like it. And I know she's doing the same thing for the underclassmen, and it's great to see.
Everyone in my class is just, we all have very different personalities, but somehow we all kind of mesh well together, I guess, and when it gets down to it, we can, like as a class, like sit down and like talk about things and get things done.
I'm really proud of how far our team has come in terms of the team dynamic and how close we've gotten.
I think the one thing I'm going to miss the most is being able to come in every day and be a part of a group. Because right now it's easy to like do practices or like go through life because you know every day you're going to come back here and like be with the same group of people going through the same things that you're going through. So it's kind of comforting that there's always like a group of people you can rely on and have your back.
It's really like how you spend time with your teammates outside of the pool, because you don't even realize coming to school, like you have a group of friends already and you grow up together and you become like really close, and like you'll keep those connections for life.
Russ said that we were the top recruited class. We developed into one of the fastest classes he's ever had, and we'd like to make our mark as seniors.
Senior dinner this year in Puerto Rico, it really brought everything together. You realize how far we've come and like what we've really done as a class. I mean, he said it came in, he thought it was just like an okay recruiting class, but it ended up being the best recruiting class he's ever had in the history of this team. So that was a special moment for us. We were mostly walk-ons, and we became some of the best on team ever.
Proud to be a part of something like this. I mean, we have a legacy of winning championships, and to be part of that is just very honorable.
I'm proud to say I'm going to be an alumni of UMass. Like it's a great program, it's a great school, and it really changed my life coming here.
Thank you so much, guys. Again, it's senior day this weekend for the swimming and diving teams against Fordham. Then the Atlantic 10 Championships will be held beginning on February 17th this year out in Geneva, Ohio. Good luck to one and all. And we'll be back to wrap up another edition of UMass Sports Insider after these quick words.
He drives, he shoots, he scores. That's right, it's basketball season and your UMass Minutemen are ready to take to the court at the Mullen Center. Don't miss out on the fun. Be sure to get your seats for this season's premium matchups and exciting game day action. Choose your games with the Maroon Pack or the Musket Pack. Select 3 great games for only $55 or 5 games for $90. Great seats are still available, and single game tickets are starting at just $20. Get your game on. Call 866-UMass-TICKS or visit UMassathletics.com to lock in your seats today.
Forward-thinking insurance company with a global network, focused on taking care of you and your family, providing freedom from worry everywhere you go. Mafre Insurance, a forward-thinking insurance company with a global network, providing friendly service with over 2,000 professionals taking care of you and your family. Mafre Insurance.
I'm getting ready to shop for school supplies, and I'm kind of super excited about it.
A number 2 pencil. It'll get you through the day. This is what you need.
Why didn't I get enough pencils?
Like, I'd open a pack of paper, I'd be like, it smells like learning.
Love that sound.
The future is now, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what I'm going to get. This right here.
I am a student again, and I can do anything, and I have an agenda.
Well, that will do it for this edition of UMass Sports Insider. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, it's another big weekend of events here at the Mullins Center with hockey contests against Maine on Friday and Saturday night, and men's basketball at noon on Saturday hosting Fordham. Also, next week is football's National Signing Day, and we'll have all the coverage for you. Check UMassathletics.com for a full schedule of events for Football National Signing Day. We'll have another new edition of UMass Sports Insider coming up right here next week. So until that time, I'm Josh Maurer saying again, thanks for watching and have a great weekend.